this festival is really to draw in families, to draw in people who have concern about the environment, who want to know more about ways to reduce our risk of exposure to chemicals, and learn about Koppers. We've all been hearing about Koppers, especially over the last 3 years, as more testing has indicated the extent of the contamination off-site, and the remediation is becoming underway. So there's been lots of talk in the media about Koppers. But really, when you're a resident, it's not always easy to know where to get up-to-date information. There's so many different agencies and so many different people, the information is pretty compartmentalized. And so this festival was really designed to bring together local experts on the topics related to Koppers, including the legal issues, the disclosure law, the class action lawsuit, the remediation, the house dust study. Is one kind of a one-stop place to hear current information and ask questions.
So what's with dust? You got to figure if you live there and you got your surface soils are contaminated, not a big leap to assume you can track that into the house, and that you would have, and you spend 90% of your time in your house, so you would assume that your exposures there are much higher.
My name is Jill Murphy-Leitner, and I grew up on the creek right along 6th Street. And yes, I was there the day that they, the night that Raymond Tassinari, I will say his name, had someone dig a ditch from one of the big pools of creosote that they were dipping the telephone poles in. And he just dug a ditch to the creek itself, and it ran down like creosote and tar will, very slowly, thickly. So we woke up one morning and the creek no longer looked like water, it looked like solid ground. It coated the banks and it killed everything, of course.
I will say that the latest creek testing has shown that the concentration of dioxin and PAHs and arsenic are higher than levels that are known to cause ecological damage to fish, to snakes, turtles, and to fish-eating birds. So we're not out of the woods yet.
The other thing that I find when I dig is pockets of a slimy black-green substance.
Reduce your everyday exposure to chemicals, and this is an important concern for children. Their bodies are rapidly developing. They don't detox as well as adults do. They're very vulnerable to chemical exposures.
I know ever since I've been on the City Commission, to have this particular site addressed by the EPA in a manner that will be good for the residents and the citizens of the City of Gainesville, but especially those who live, work, and play nearby.
For those that are affected by Koppers, we are going to be adding these things to their garden with an army of Home Depot associates as well as people from the community, adding more raised garden beds for more people to get involved in the gardening, as well as a kids gardening area, a medicinal garden area, a shed, a fence, and all the fixins to go with, including new shovels, rakes, everything that they're going to need to make their garden a success.
We support the community, and we are not afraid of anything to anybody. We've got to fight for our own community because we are here. Amen? Have a good day.